So today's task is basically to learn the way we need to use Trello for our Botox fillers patient. So when we log in, we need to log in through the Google ID, that is the clinic Google ID. For us, it is tocha.in ID. Once we have logged in into the account, what we have to create is like we have to keep a track of all patients of Botox fillers and Volite patients. For that, how to use it is like moving into the workspace of Tocha Skin Clinics, Botox fillers and Volite. First step is like when we are creating any patient, we have a patient, suppose Minakshi. So we can open that patient, we can check if we could find that patient, it is okay. If there is a new patient, we want to add a card, so we have to put it into appointment given. If it is within a month, into second next sitting. So if once the sitting is over, moving it into this part. So if we need to add a card, before adding a new card, we need to check that this patient might be already registered. For that, move into the search. For search, if I want to add Tapesh, we can add search for Tapesh, because this list might be very long, we might not be able to search. We know that the Tapesh is already into Botox. Click that patient, and that patient will open up. There you have to change the label of that patient. So what is that label? So this patient is into next sitting, we want it to be in the appointment part. So appointment given. So we'll shift that patient into appointment given and then close the sheet. So this is appointment given, then we can easily modify. So automatically you might have seen that from next sitting the patient has moved into this, or anywhere if that patient was, can be moved into this appointment giving or to these locations. If you want to give an appointment, we can put like what is planned. Like I have planned it for 30 units on 20th Jan. We can plan it next sitting after we have put that. We can put next sitting after 6 months. Any note that we want to put has not been informed. Subsequently, patient called on telephone will take appointment later. Today, patient is coming. Patient would be would be coming in the second week of Feb. So like that we can write 2022. Complete information has to be written. That where save. Then this is like once we have cleared. Suppose we have done it on 20th, we can put a next appointment after 6 months. Then we have to be moving that patient into when is it planned. So it is planned on 6 months from today. So today's date is suppose January, and we want to shift it to 6 months. So one, two, three, four, five, six, and this date again needs to be modified. So we have placed it as 22. So 13th or 12th of August is 6 months later. It goes into from appointment given, we have made it into August 12th because the sitting was completed today. We'll shift that patient from this to appointment next sitting is August. In that we can arrange them. That patient is like Nivedita is coming on May and Dr. Minakshi is coming in March, so we can put her up above that patient. In sequence we can keep them arranged. We can shift from these to these areas. So start working onto it. The appointment date, next appointment date is where the importance lies. If we have not filled the appointment date, next appointment date, then we will never come to know about this. So we can put labels also that this patient is also getting fillers. So we can take this filler also into it. So or maybe we'll be doing it. So some patient if they say, but we know that this is not required, so we can delete that. How to take this off, I don't know. Later on we'll check how to delete it. No, that's it. So take care.